Good morning, Alex. This video will be twofold. One, to talk about the footer, and the second, to talk about the respective home pages. Um, First, know that, I guess we'll talk about the English, the Spanish, and the Vietnamese home pages first. Know that the logo is going to be the same across all of them. This area is edited in the respective menu. So, Inicio menu is edited for the Spanish version. The Vietnamese menu is how you edit that for the Vietnamese version. Sorry, and then of course the main menu is the English version. That's how this white block with a red text is edited. So it's not one place for the whole page, it's several different areas. These pictures, as you've been editing the rotator articles, that's how those are edited. Um, these are actually a module, and I think the module is going to break if you edit it without turning off your editor. So I don't think I'm going to go there at this point in time. And then, of course, latest news are their own set of articles in the content article manager. Remember, under search tools for category headlines, so the English, Spanish, and Vietnamese headlines or latest news, and then the English, Spanish, and Vietnamese rotating articles would be that next area. Latest bulletin, everybody has the same bulletin, so that's the same across all three home pages. And then right now, upcoming events is polling the saint of the day, because when I spoke with I don't remember who it was. I spoke with Sylvia, and she said that you guys wanted to keep your calendar as it is. And this is not linking, so under news and events, nope. I think this is going to be calendar. I think that's how we're going to have to get there. So Sylvia noted that even though we're pulling in the Google version, she was not in favor of taking off the school off of this. So there's the Google Calendar there, and there's the um, other calendar that you have. I can't remember what it's named right now on this screen. So um, let me know what we want to do as far as the calendar goes. In that case, on the home page, does this upcoming events need to stay, or do we need to remove it or replace it with something else? And then, of course, the footer you found inside of articles, one called footer. Let me jump into that real quick. So something that's happening in here is called, I guess it's a div grid type table. So that's divided by percentages. If I click on toggle editor, there's this div class, and I'm sorry, this is HTML and it goes pretty deep, but this is how it was created. And I may ask Shannon if we can do something different, maybe split those three articles up. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to separate these out to where this is its own article, this is its own article, and then this is its own article. Otherwise, how those got separated out by the three areas was the first block was size 20, second block was a 20%, and then the third block was 60, and then this div at the very end matches with this one at the top. Again, I'll see if I can get that switched out. Something else I want to point out is that when the site goes live, this is no longer going to be the domain name. It's just our hidden address. And so to link to the Spanish site, I actually just want a relative URL instead of the absolute. So relative is just the spot after the .net. Absolute is going to be the entire address, including the HTTP. So I'm going to take out that. And Spanish just needs to link to the /es. Vietnamese should link to, I'm not remembering which letters. I think it's VI. It is, yeah, /VI. So inside of the articles, this just needs to be /VI. And then just making sure, ES. Yep, it's ES. Spanish is ES. Okay, right. Contact us. Clergy staff, great. New parishioner registration, room request. That all looks good, and those are linked to English respectively. Do we need, I would assume we're going to need those for a separate footer for English, Spanish, and Vietnamese respectively. So those kinds of edits shouldn't necessarily be something that you take care of in the long run, depending on your level of comfort in editing things. If I close this out, I'm going to save and close. Under modules, I'm looking for one called footer, and this is, I think, the extent. It's a place here module, so that means it's displaying an article or a category of articles. It's article ID 73. So back inside of articles, if you look again for footer, it's article ID 73. So that's what's displaying at the bottom there. Under menu assignments, this is set to all pages. So if we want it only on the English pages, we can select none and then choose the hidden menu and choose to select all the items on the English menu. Save that, and then I'm going to make a note over here that says English. I'm going to save it again, and I'm going to choose save as copy. And then this one, I guess I can put it up here, Spanish, and publish it and set this to Spanish. I guess I don't need Spanish in both places. So if I make a new article, that article ID is going to go in this field, and then under menu assignments, once again select none, and I can go to the Inicio menu and choose select and save and close that. So the same process would be the same if you want to create a separate one for the Vietnamese menu. So I hope between all of that, if there are additional edits, oh look, those are there. You must have, okay, that doesn't match. Oh, I'm in articles again. I thought I was in modules. If there are any additional edits or changes you want to make to the home page layout, let's kind of discuss that and see maybe what's the best action to take to make that happen. And then note there's an extra space here at the bottom of this article. Calendar, we are going to hyperlink to all right. And then one more thing you could do, if so desired, to tighten those up is you could highlight all those and make them a bulleted list. I hope, let me save that and we can see what it looks like here. Let me know if you have additional questions. I hope that's helpful. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm sure we'll be talking with you soon. Oh, you probably didn't see that extra space that I was showing now that I see that. Take care and God bless.